Hey guys, I'm back again. It's day 52. It is 37 degrees. Got my little boy out here walking with me today. You say hi? I am out here in the Reebok Techque Classics. Now this is an older design, released modernly. I don't know if Reebok ever had a shoe released like this in the 80s or before that. And I have no clue at all, but I know that this one was released within the last several years, probably 2020 beyond, 2019 at most. And it might be like Reebok's modern interpretation of a vintage design, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, I was unable to remove the insole in this shoe. I hate it when shoe companies do that. They'll place some adhesive on the bottom of the insole, and if you wear that shoe long enough, it will sit there in the shoe, and it's tough to take it out unless you work with a hair dryer and all that stuff, a heat gun. It just kind of sucks. You know that feeling you get though when you step in a pair of shoes and it just feels right? That's what I felt here. Even though I couldn't put my I couldn't take that insole out, and these are really low cut shoes. Let me show you. Here they are, really low cut right there. Normally if I couldn't take out the insole and I put my orthotic over top, I would be experiencing like a great deal of heel slip, especially in a low cut shoe like this, but I'm not feeling it. I think my little boy has found a toy. I like the canvas material of the shoe. Another complaint I have with the shoe is the right toe box is kind of causing some pinky toe irritation, and that's pretty normal for the old classic designs, especially to be tapered like that. It's not affecting the left foot nearly as bad. So yesterday was a pretty busy day and I wasn't able to get out here and exercise, but back at it again. Last night I went to a concert, Bad Flower in Cincinnati, and then I stood there in one spot. The place was packed. I stood there in one spot and couldn't really move my feet around at all. So there's like 2 hours just standing in one spot. That sucked. But the concert was great. They played great. I'm glad I went. But at my age, I'm kind of thinking I don't have too many more events like that in me. Just standing in place. Seated venues, great, but those small clubs where everything's packed in like sardines, it's a cool environment and everything, but I'm just too old. My feet could just kind of hard on them. Add to that long drive down to Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and I played steel drum for an elementary school there, and then had a long drive back home. So it was just a pretty eventful day. A lot of running around and standing on the feet. These shoes are surprising. I did not expect to feel the level of comfort that I do. They are an extremely minimal design, just like kind of like a Chuck Taylor or some of those early Pumas and stuff, but for whatever reason, this is, I don't know if it's the rubber compound or what, but it's kind of providing a very minimal feeling of comfort, but kind of exactly what I need for today. I think a lot of people today, kind of sleep on Reebok, and if you actually look at some of the quality of workmanship of the shoes that they're releasing with some of these pairs of shoes, it's actually quite extraordinary for the price. Anybody that grew up in the 80s, you know that Reebok owned a pretty good little chunk of the market. At least when I was a kid, a lot of kids were wearing Reebok, and that was like a stylish thing to do. They were easily on par with Adidas and pretty close to Nike in terms of popularity, to be honest. I don't ever really mean to take a day off, but a couple times that I have, whenever I have returned, the legs just feel so much more rejuvenated, and I can get some crazy times on the workout. Right now, I'm at 90 minutes, which is the most of any of these days, and that's huge for me, and I'm still going, and the shoes have been extremely forgiving. All right, I went an hour and 48 minutes today, so that'll do it for me. Later, see you tomorrow.